Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time this video finds you. I'm your one and only Coach Ems, and I'm back with some new content on driving. So stay tuned with me. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Secondly, you might want to save this video because I'm coming to you with some very juicy content. So stick with me to the very end. Now let's start with today's lesson. Today we are going to be looking at the driver's license. First of all, what is a driver's license? A driver's license is basically a legal permit that permits someone to operate a vehicle. Now, yes, for driving everywhere in the world, you are required to have a driver's license. Unless, of course, you want to build a park in your backyard and be driving a vehicle around where you don't have to interact with anyone. For that one, you are free to drive without a driver's license. However, if you crash your car, insurance might not pay for the damages. So take note. I have 3 different samples for you, so we are going to go through them one after the other so you know your way around them. We have here the PVC card. Now, if you processed your license somewhere before September 2017, you would have likely gotten this card. So if you still have this card, just note that it has expired and it's basically not legit to drive any longer. So please and please again, find your way to the nearest DVLA office and have it replaced as soon as possible. DVLA gave a deadline for this to be replaced. However, if you go now, they can consider and maybe let you move on to the biometric system. But please don't wait too long. Otherwise, it will get to a point where this will be totally out of the system. And if you need a license to drive, you'd have to start the whole process all over again. Take an exam, take a driving test, and then you need to get a new license before you can drive on the road. So imagine if you had a higher class, like a D or an F. What it means is that you still have to start from scratch, and I don't think you want that. So please, if you still have the PVC card, take it to the nearest DVLA office and have it changed as soon as possible. Thank you. We have here the temporary license or cover note. Now, this is basically your license in paper form. All the information that you find on this is the same as what you find on your card. So for new applicants who apply for a license, the very day you pass your driving test, DVLA gives you the temporary license. It is basically meant for temporary use till your card is printed. Now, this here is not a learner's license. So you need to feel free and drive. And basically, it doesn't have a time restriction to this. No policeman can tell you that you shouldn't drive after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Also, if you are driving with this and there's an accident, you can still make your claim from the insurance company because this is a valid license to drive. So don't let anyone bully you on the road for using a temporary license. However, the temporary license comes with an expiry date, which is printed in red. So the moment the expiry date is due, kindly find your way to the DVLA office so that you follow up on your card. If the card is ready, it will be given to you straight away. If the card is not ready yet, the temporary license is going to be renewed or extended for you so that you can still continue using it to drive till the card comes. So take note when you are using your temporary license. Finally, the biometric card. And basically, this is how it looks like. So as you can see on your screen, there are so many details about the applicant that you can clearly read. For the license, even though it is meant for driving, it can also be used as a form of identification. So make sure the personal details like your name, your date of birth, and your nationality are all very accurate. If for any reason during the process there was a mistake with any of these details, you can provide the necessary documents and apply for a change of details. And once payment is made, the details will be changed for you. Let's look at some other details that can be found on the license. We have the date of issue and expiry date. Now, as you can see the dates, they are 6 years apart. So what it means is that once you get your license, it is valid for 6 years. After 6 years, you revisit the DVLA, you go through a normal replacement process, and a new card will be issued to you. Every driver's license has its own jurisdiction. Now, the jurisdiction of this Ghana license is basically the borders of Ghana. So you can't even use this license to go and drive in Togo, Burkina Faso, or even Cote d'Ivoire. Same applies to other licenses. You may live in Europe, the UK, Canada, or any part of the world. Now, if you already drive there, you have a driver's license, you can't take that license and come and drive in Ghana or anywhere in the world. So if you visit any country and you already drive, first of all, you need to go and see the DVLA of that country They take you through the necessary processes to acquire a license in that country. If it is for a short stay, you come along or you go along with an international license. Thank you for joining me for this exciting lesson. I'll be back with part two because we haven't even covered half of what you need to know about the license. I'll be back with the laws and rules and regulations governing the license. So stick with me. You don't have to wait for too long. I'll be back soon. Stay safe, take care, and be good. Bye.